Howdy folks, TJ here. A little bit different video today. I'm going to make a food video. I think I've already done one other food video, and it was the stirring of the natural peanut butter. Which, if you haven't watched that, I'm not going to put a link in the thing that you click on. Just go search my channel, how to stir natural peanut butter. I think it's one of my funniest videos because it was hell. And if you like seeing somebody go through hell stirring peanut butter, it's freaking funny if you catch all the little innuendos that I have in there. But this is a serious video because Royal Lunch Crackers is every little Portuguese kid's bringing up. Back east, where I was born and raised, we had Royal Lunch Crackers. And I forget how many years ago I messaged my mom saying, oh, I have a hankering for some Royal Lunch. And she said, oh, they were discontinued. Those bastards! I've got to have a bastard in every video, right? Normally when I play video games, I say that word a lot. But yeah, Royal Lunch Crackers. So I have a fond memory of them being just taken out of the package and eaten, just straight. A lot of adults like dipping them in coffee. They're milk crackers after all, so dipping them in coffee or milk is kind of a treat. And my mom used them in the turkey stuffing for Thanksgiving. So she would actually, as kids, we had this big meat grinder, and we would stick, of course, meat in the grinder, but the crackers, and we got to do the grinding. Good old-fashioned hand crank. You connected it to the side of a table and wrenched up that little thing to hold the grinder tight and sit there and grind, grind, grind. And we would grind the Royal Lunch Crackers for the stuffing. The best stuffing in the world. Every mom's stuffing is the best in the world, right? My wife's mom's is the best per her. My mom's is the best per me. You know how it goes. But they discontinued Royal Lunch Crackers. And then all of a sudden, I don't know why, but a number of months ago, I Googled Royal Lunch Crackers, and I saw that they were being sold again. It freaking made me excited. I messaged my mom and said I'm going to probably buy a case. I never did because money around here sometimes gets scarce because I'm buying retro computers or saving up for other stuff. So I hadn't quite saved enough money to buy a case. I think it was like $59 for a case of 18. I was going to do that. She beat me to the punch. She doesn't do Amazon, but my sister-in-law does, and she brought some. So they brought some, and she ended up sending me a couple of boxes. Now, I've already got some preliminary information on this, which is a little saddening because it seems like when these companies bring something back, no, let's make it a little different, or let's cheapen out, or let's have a different recipe. Why don't you just freaking bring back the original that millions and millions, well, probably thousands and thousands of people enjoyed for their life? I mean, these crackers are like a freaking 100 years old. Why change something that is good? Normally it's because they want to freaking be cheap, or another company's making something close to it and they're going to stick the Royal Lunch logo on it. I hope that's not the case. I sense it could be quite a little bit the case because let's take, for example, when in 2006 or 7 or 8 or whatever, when the whole world started getting messed up by monetary issues and car companies were going out of business left and right. This video is going on a little tangent, right? And so Twinkies and Hostess stopped making treats that we were so used to. And then a number of years later, they started bringing them back. So the Suzy Q, one of my favorite treats as a kid, they brought back, but it was like wrapping shit and putting some white goo in the middle and eating it. It was not even close to being the same. Pissed me off. Then a number of years later, they finally, I think, brought back the original recipe, and I've had some good Suzy Q's since, but they've been scarce around here lately. I haven't seen them, so maybe they discontinued them again. But anyway, the Suzy Q went from awesome to like a couple of black slabs, skinnier with some white goo in the middle, and the texture of the devil's food had nothing to do. They must have made it in some jail cell or something. I don't know. It just wasn't right. Don't do that, companies. Bring back the original. Hopefully this is not far off. I already sense it's not the exact same thing, but maybe it will be good enough to appease my palate. We're going to open a fresh box. So let's get off that tangent of goo in between shit. You like my videos? That's the way my videos go. So this is factory packed. It's got plastic seal on it. Now the one thing that she's told me that a lot of their crackers came broken. So let's just, you hear that? You hear that? That's not a good sign. like in electronics when you get a brand new receiver. I mean, do they even make receivers anymore, or is it all just freaking MP3s and shit on little iPhones? You open electronics and you hear that, you go, oh shit, there's electronic components flying around, or mice turds or something. I don't want to talk about mice turds with food. My videos always go on such tangents with food, but I'm really into this. Let's split the box open, but already, you gotta protect what's inside the box. Vacuum sealed sometimes does it, but giving some air like potato chips around fragile things would be smart. But no, these are just crackers, $5.99 a box or whatever. So did you hear that? Okay, I got an itchy nose because I've got real bad allergy issues. I had bad allergy issues last night. Okay, so immediately, so it's nice that it is plastic wrapped, a thin layer of, I'm just expecting all sorts of stuff to run out of here, but so far so good. Okay, I'm just gonna throw that over there. Okay, so the box, there's a little fuzz, a little bit of fuzz out on here. So there's some crumbage coming out a little bit. There's no stickies, but let's look at the bottle. Okay, so Royal, oh! Look at that! It's like a salt and frickin' pepper shaker. I'm gonna have to frickin' vacuum in here. Come on, man! You didn't wrap shit right in here. Royal Lunch is not gonna, obviously, I'm not gonna be on their top list for videos, but I do true videos. So let's hold this a little bit more gently because stuff's pouring out as we speak. Royal Lunch, it's got the Royal insignia here, Royal Lunch, and then it's got Royal Lunch milk crackers with some milk and crackers. So the box does look similar, but not quite the same that I remember. That's just stuff pouring out here. So on this side, but then they change it up and you have to tilt the box this way so you get more crumbs falling out the bottom. Anyway, it says the same no cholesterol, no trans fat. So that's good. And less carbs and calories because half the box is pouring out of the box because they're all probably broken inside. Net weight 12.35 ounces, 350 grams. So that's on there. And then on the side it says Royal Lunch. And then there's one side that has a barcode. Got a barcode, everything. And then this side's got all the calorie and good information. Hopefully this is coming in. 3 crackers is 120 calories. 14 servings per container. There's all sorts of stuff going on here, but it's enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin. Oh, niacin gives me red hives and stuff. That doesn't happen. I'm not going to read all the stuff on here, but it's www.royallunchcrackers.com. So it's official. And it says Fall River, frickin' Massachusetts. I mean, that's where I was born. Fall River, Massachusetts. So they're going off the official lineage of this. Now, did they stick to the original recipe or did they chintz it down? I don't know, but crackers are broken. It's already pissing me off a little bit. So let's open it this way. Okay, so there's just flaps and it opens really gently. It's not really, okay, let's open it this way. So there look like some naked crackers in there. Do you see them? There's no plastic in here, so the plastic outer keeping it protected, but I don't know. Let's pull it out. Now, I'm afraid I'm going to have to already vacuum. Okay, there is a paper layer here. That's cool. Let's pull it all out. Oh, please. Oh, look at all the crumbs in there. Oh, damn it. There's stuff all over the place. Okay, I just want to... Okay, the mice are going to have a field day around here. They're going to be eating for weeks. But here is what the... You're getting up. There's broken crackers. Broken crackers. No one else wants to eat from these because I'm touching them all. But there's crackers, broken. The large percentage of them look okay, but there's some carnage in here. There's either been a mouse in the house in here or they just shifted around because in the olden days, they were wrapped like regular crackers. You would have a cellophane, paraffin, whatever you call it, baggie around the roll of crackers that you take out. That's what I remember. Not naked in a box. No wonder there's some broken in here. Okay, so let me... hold on a second. Now you can see my bald head. I'm going to just let the dogs in later. Screw the vacuum. Let them eat some of these things. Okay. I'm a little pissed off already. So, you didn't stick with the original packaging. The box on the outside looks cool, but inside there's carnage. Majority of them look okay, but if I was at a royal lunch with the Queen, approve? I don't think so. I just spit over all these crackers, so don't eat any. Now let's just pull out one of... So an immediate observation, these look a little more slender than I remember. Royal Lunch crackers were not slender. They look like me. They're portly, they're thick, they're round. This doesn't look the same. So there's a side view. I'm going off imagination here, but think double the... Okay, let's grab two. Let's do the math here. Did I start the recording on here? Let me see, because... I'm crunching shit as I'm walking over. Okay, I'm 12 minutes in. That's pretty damn good. Okay, so think that. That's what an original Royal Lunch cracker thickness... Actually, they're not uniform. One's a little plumper than the other. So Guido made this side, and Jasper made this side. The factory's a little bit off here. They're a little bit different. I know pastries can puff up differently, but if you're using the same original algorithm, the original recipe, they should all be similar. Now here's the tops of them. They're a little darker than I remember. Not that I'm against dark crackers, but they're a little darker than I remember. They're a little thinner than I remember. This one's a little more plump, but again, think that. But a little thinner. And then, okay, let's show the back. Now, I don't remember a tic-tac-toe scenario on the back of my Royal Lunch crackers. There may have well been, but I was shoving them down my pie hole and eating them. So, anyway, see the lightness of this back? I don't know. They look a little darker. It's more like a cookie. It's less like a cracker. They feel a little denser. I mean... I've got plenty of crumbs over here to know that they do crack and break and stuff. And so I already know what the innards look like from the carnage that this package had, but let's bite into the thicker of them. Okay, so that's what the cracker looks like. Little pinholes on the top. You know, I'm excited still. I'm going to bite into one. All right, so initially, not quite, you know, the outer packaging fine, inner packaging... Come on, stick them in some damn things to protect the crackers. These are royal after all. Okay, let's take a bite. Oh, it's going to be all my teeth. Been a long time since I've had a Royal Lunch cracker. Not the same recipe. Is it bad? No. Is it great? No. Is it okay? Good that I'm going to eat some of these. Yes. So far. I haven't eaten a whole cracker yet, but the olden ones, imagine this cracker. Think a slit down the middle like you put two crackers together. There was like a little seam, that I remember in the olden ones that is like they put two crackers together and there was a seam. There's no seam here. It's just like a compressed cracker. So, and the older one, when you ate it, it kind of fell apart in your mouth. This one feels more like I'm eating a cookie. A little sweeter than I remember, at least on this. It's not bad. But it's not great. It's not like if they stuck with the original recipe, maybe they didn't want to use this particular sweetener and they switched to Guido's sweetener. That damn Guido, that son of a bee. I'm a little Italian too, so don't think I'm against Guido. But okay, so That's what the whiteness inside looks like, the cracker part. I remember more flaky, more breaking, like that, but in my mouth, not in the package before they get to the end user. Package them better. Just a customer being nice, telling you what I'm thinking. I'm going to still eat these, so don't think I hate your crackers, but think about these things. That's important. Customer service. That's what I do for a living, customer service. I'm a little bit of a jolly person, though, and I'm not afraid to speak my piece. So, okay, so let's eat the rest of this cracker. Oh. I should have brought some drink with me. I'm gonna let the dogs in here later. There's at least 5 crackers worth of crackers on the damn floor. So, you're not supposed to speak with your mouth open, right? So, Royal Lunch crackers. Am I excited now after opening the box as I was building up to the original time I saw they were for sale again? No. They didn't stick with the original recipe. It's not quite the Suzy Q debacle? Sabbatical? I don't know what the... Debacle. There you go. Where they put 2 brown layers of something and put some smegma in the middle. It's not that. That was terrible. This is a kind of a 2/3, not even a 3/4, a 2/3 good attempt at saying, okay, Royal Lunch will make the box look the same, but we're not going to package it originally like it is, and then some broken crackers arrive. People are going to probably munch them up and put milk on them and eat them like a cereal, which some people do. Or they're going to make stuffing like my mom did. But we want the excitement of having a full cracker so we can crunch it ourselves. We don't need it pre-crunched, pre-grinded, pre-broken. That's for us to do, not for you to do, factory. Hopefully some people like Apple and stuff like that are watching this saying, okay, yeah, he's speaking sense. You don't want to have stuff come off the factory line broken. You want it working. You want it edible. These are not half bad. No, they're 2/3. 2/3 good, 1/3. I'm going to end the video right there. I'm going to go ahead and eat some more. Well, I've got plenty of snacks for later. Most of it fell on my floor. It's past the 3-second rule already. So I guess I'm going to have to give these to the dogs. But, okay, where's the box? Where did I put the box? Oh, here it is. Because it's got lots of crumbs in there. See the crumbs? I wanted to protect my floor a little bit, but Royal Lunch crackers, this little Portuguese kid, well, I'm not little, and I'm not a kid, but I'm old, but I kind of like a kid at heart. I'm excited still for my Royal Lunch crackers now. Can it be good in stuffing still? Hopefully, I get to have a Thanksgiving with my folks down the road, and Mom makes some Royal Lunch cracker stuffing. Maybe it will taste better, but as a straight dipping, eating, I'm not quite there. It's 2/3 there. So Royal Lunch, if you're listening, go back to the original recipe. Put some cellophane, what do you call that, parchment paper around it. Put a little air in there so it protects the crackers during shipping. You're going to have some people a little bit more excited to eat their crackers. We don't need pre-grinded. We don't need pre-broken. That's for us again to do, not for you. So thanks for making them again. At least I appreciate that part. 2/3 good. So what's 2/3 in an A, B, C, D, F? They just cut out the E. A, B, C, D, F. E is for everyone. E is for echo. E is for edible. These are edible. But A, B, or C, D, or F. I'm going to rate these B-. B-, because you brought them back, thank you. To get up to a B+, A-, go back to the original recipe. Fatten those puppies up again. Put that little seam in them. Put some proper packaging around them. And then send me a box when you're ready. And I'll peruse them. I'll test them and I'll give you a real-world perusal, real-world, what do you call it? Vlog? Review. That's the word, review. And I reviewed Royal Lunch crackers. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right.